kids in Logan, Boone, Mingo, Lincoln, Wayne County to realize that these are the people who are trying to destroy your future in this area. So when you guys are talking about coal, you need to step up and support coal. These are the people, the intruders from other states who have invaded our backyard to come and try to mess with our livelihood using illegal activity paid by environmental groups for a time to destroy your future. I hope they're proud of themselves, and I hope they come back and see us again.
Why are you arresting me?
In 1974, Ken Hector tried to pass a law against this kind of practice, and they call him, we make reference to this man as the grandfather of the movement. There is some people who make reference to me as the father of the movement. My God, me and Ken have been talking about that, and we'd like to think that that's not the case. We'd like to think that other people had a nerve in their back too and wanted to stand up against it. Look behind me, look in the movement, look in the media. You'll find that this movement is larger than any two people. No movement should be circled around any one or two people. It's a wave of people throughout Appalachia and the United States. The people have not been asked about what they think about mountaintop removal. They haven't been asked to vote on it either. If they had, it would have never took place.
If you can give me an answer, I'll leave right now. Okay?
I hear you. Fair enough.
You shut down the coal mines in southern West Virginia. Coal's gone. Where am I going? What do I do?
If the only thing I knew how to do was destroy the environment my children were going to live
in,
I'd find another fucking job.
Right.
It's not a question of the coal mining itself, it's the methodology. It's the mountaintop removal. It's laying waste to the mountains. I want to see an end to mountaintop removal because of what it's doing to the environment, because of what it's doing to the water, because it's what it's doing to the scenery, what it's doing to the health. Okay?
We've discussed that, him and I.
But it's not a question of shutting down the coal industry. Mountaintop removal is not, nor should it be, the entire coal industry. There are more responsible ways to do it that will also employ more people.
Whatever your job is that you do, what would you do if that is the only thing you knew how to do? That's what you grew up doing. Somebody took that from you. How are you going to feed your kid?
Well, to be honest with you, I did change careers at the age of 50 with a professional certificate and another degree because I could no longer earn a living in my chosen field, which is beside the point. May I answer your question with a question, though? How do you feel about your child being exposed to heavy metals and toxins in the air and the water?
If you ask my son right now what he wants to do when he gets older, I want to be like my dad. My dad is my hero.
Yeah, I couldn't understand the constant referral to their children and what will I do to provide for my children, and I'm thinking, you're destroying the place you say you love. You're leaving that to your children. Like, how can you in good conscience do that? Because you can buy them things right now? I'm sorry. There's something really wrong with that logic.
Go away! Go away!
Because we're up there on top of the mountain.
Ain't no talking about it. Let's go now on my command. Here on in my car. Okay? That's the only way. Okay? Thank you. Good.
Solidarity, family.
Okay, thank you.
You're back on the property, man.
Don't touch the squad car.
We stopped to kind of gather everybody because as we left the site, we got stopped by the police. They had the road barricaded off, and everybody had to give their driver's licenses. They said if we come back and are stopped on that road or in that area and have other people in the vehicle besides who was in the vehicle at that present time, that the car would be impounded and they would take the car and you would be arrested for harboring protesters.
I just realized that all these people are not.
Yeah, no, they are. Y'all had a good trip, man. Enjoy yourself.
Good job, dude.
We're making a documentary about people with landscape paint. Would you like to give us some information?
I hope you guys are proud of yourself. I hope you're proud of yourself. Where are you from, son? Let's go.
Oh, almost a turn the key. I think we should keep walking.
Ballroom?
Right here.
What y'all's big point on it?
What's that?
What y'all's big point on it?
One thing being active.
All we trying to do.
When the fuck you come in the big end? We want to walk into the traffic so they can see us better.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Shouldn't have fucking come in the beginning. Stay the fuck away from
We went on the coal site, and some people locked down to a uke truck.
There's a van
up top. You know, many of us stayed. Everybody who's in this group right here has stayed until the police came and threatened arrest. Now we're on the road. Unfortunately, we're walking opposite the way that our caravan of vehicles brought us. So, worst comes to worst, we got about a 15-mile walk ahead of us.
That's where we sent them.
waiting for you all to get in. We've had to shut down the road to residents home. Doesn't make no sense. They're up there.
He just said they have to shut down the road.
Open it up. Once you open the road up.
Flux just happened to pass by and picked up some of us from the road. It's got 4 people in there.
It's catastrophic to see, especially first-hand accounts, see on a mine, a mountain in the process of being destroyed.
Once you actually witness that devastation, then you have, I feel like I'm obligated to help stop it and like try to fix it.
We're not fucking around. This is an active mine site. There are trucks bigger than houses I've lived in rolling around near me.
And they blocked us in. And they took 2 cars, opened up the hoods, and put them across the driveway, and we couldn't get out. Some people did, some people didn't. And one of the coal guys at that point yells across at us and says, "Hey, I've got something for you." You know, you don't know who's saying hey or whatever. I just start to slightly turn. Of course, I was right on the outside edge. I got sprayed at my back, my side of my face, and on my leg.
So it wasn't the police who pepper sprayed?
No, it wasn't the police that pepper sprayed me. It was the coal people.
Did the police show up to this?
There was a police officer, and I called him over as he pulled in. He pulled in and was going to do a U-turn, and I'm like, hey. He says, you need to talk to somebody higher up than me.
Anybody else pull in? These are sitting and waiting in AC. Y'all have to
Mobile broadcast news.
So was it worth it?
Heck yeah!
I know the next action will be a lot better, you know. So I'm looking forward to the future, and I really have high hopes.